Today, we are gonna be making breakfast muffins. They are gluten-free and healthy for you. This recipe is a very quick and easy recipe. You can even have the kids help you in the kitchen. To make this recipe, you're gonna need your Vitamix blender. I believe any other blender should be just fine. And then you're just gonna dump all the ingredients right into the Vitamix and turn it on and then bake these in the oven. It's that simple. So we're going to put 2 cups of oats into the blender. Next, what we need are 2 bananas. We like very brown bananas to use for this recipe because the browner they are, the sweeter they are. So if you have browning bananas, this is a great way to use up some of your bananas. Also, you can substitute pumpkin in for bananas and the recipe comes out pretty good. It just, you will want to add a little more sweetener to it. Next, you're gonna need 2 eggs. These eggs are from our hens. Now what we need is 1 cup of yogurt. Okay, so just add the yogurt right into the blender. Okay. This recipe has no sugar, no refined or processed sugars in it. Just basically the banana is really sweet and we like to use maple syrup. Some people can use honey. You can most certainly use another alternative sweetener if you like, but we use maple syrup. So we're gonna need 3 tablespoons. 2, 3. Okay. Next, we're going to need 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. After that, we are going to need only ½ teaspoon of baking soda. At this point, you can add ½ teaspoon of vanilla. We don't have any vanilla at this time, so we're just gonna skip that. After this point, this is the basic muffin recipe. Anything else after that is up to your liking. Like if you want to create a different flavor, this is at this point, this is where you do that. We like to add cinnamon, pumpkin seeds. You can add nuts if you don't have any nut allergies. And we also like to sweeten it up with just a little bit of dark chocolate chips or milk chocolate chips if you can source a really good brand. But it's only really just a tiny, tiny handful. The same with the pumpkin seeds. We use raw pumpkin seeds, and then we just like to add a bunch of cinnamon. And there's really no measurement for that, just however cinnamony you like it. Next, we are going to just turn the Vitamix on, blend it. We don't want to over blend it because then the muffins can get a little tough. Blend it up until everything is mixed thoroughly. And that's it. I forgot to mention that you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. So the next thing you want to do is to pour your batter into muffin tins, or if you have a cast iron, we have a really tiny one that we like to do, and we'll serve this up for desserts that night that we bake it. So tonight we'll have it. We have these really neat silicone reusable muffin liners that we like. You can also use like a loaf pan or like those really tiny baking dishes. So now we're just going to pour the batter right into the pan. Stop there and then see what we have left after the muffin. Okay, so I'm going to put these into the oven and we're gonna bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes, just depending on your oven. Okay, let's pull these out. I'm gonna set them here. Pretty. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes for us. And this is what it looks like when it's finished. That is our breakfast muffin recipe, breakfast cake, breakfast muffin. They are super delicious. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Thanks for watching.